Hi everyone, good evening. How are you dears? Welcome to our RANA educational channel. Today I will talk on a topic whose name is polynomial. On this polynomial or in this polynomial I will explain, that is I will solve some numericals. Okay student, so you concentrate on this live video from starting to end, and also simultaneously you also like these live videos and share these live videos, and also subscribe this live educational channel with your friends, colleagues and students, so that they can also update their knowledge on this topic, that is on polynomial topic. Therefore now I am going to solve some numericals which are based on polynomial chapter. Okay student, so this is the chapter whose name is polynomial, and this is the second chapter name. Okay student, so now I am going to take some questions, that is some numericals from the textbook. Okay student, so you concentrate how the solution of such questions are given. Okay students, so one by one I will write and then I will solve it according to procedure, that is highly concept. Now question number one I am going to take. First of all I am going to say this is the class 10 mathematics, which is based on NCERT pattern, but it is in English medium. Chapter name number is 2 and chapter name is polynomial. Okay student, and one thing I am also going to say some suggestion point, you also follow it positively and you preserve it's with you. That is, first of all you have to take one notebook, one pen, and also you have to sit at your location properly and positively you have to write data which I am writing on the blackboard, and also you have to listen properly each and every information which information you are understanding, therefore you write on your notebook. Okay student, for further review. Now question number 1 I am saying, if alpha and beta are two zeros, here I am going to write if alpha and beta are the two zeros, two zeros of the polynomial that polynomial is written as 2y square plus 7y plus 5. This is a polynomial, but this polynomial is written in the variable y. In some polynomial x is used, but in this polynomial y is written. Okay students, so you should not have any confusion. So in the place of x, that is written here y. Okay student, then find the values of here, then find the value, then find the value of here I am going to write value, then find the value of alpha plus beta beta. This is the question you have to read and write it clearly. If alpha and beta are the two zeros of the polynomial is written here. That is available in the form of y. 2y square plus 7y plus 5. It is given here. Then find the value of alpha plus beta plus gamma. What will be its value? Okay, student. So first of all, you have to read given question clearly and that is properly. And then that is the step number 1. In the step number 2, first of all, you have to write all information which are given in the question. That is first information. That is alpha and beta are two zeros. So we have to write alpha and beta. Okay, and two zeros of this given polynomial. That is 2y square plus 7y plus 5. Then we have to get alpha plus beta plus alpha beta. The value of alpha plus beta plus alpha beta. Okay, student. So first of all, you have to write here solution. After writing solution, then you have to say given that. Here you have to write given that. What is given here? You have to write f of y. F of y means I have a function, that is I have a polynomial that is available in the form of y. Therefore, I have written here in the place of x y. So here I will write in the right hand side 2y square plus 7y plus 5. This is a quadratic polynomial and it has two zeros. One is alpha and second is beta. Okay, student. So these are the information given in the question. So in first step we have to read the given numericals properly, and in second step we have to write all the information which are given in the question. So that information is given 2y square plus 7y plus 5. So this is a quadratic polynomial, and this quadratic polynomial I will write in the form of f of y, because here variable is y. So I have written, if I will put the value of y equal to 0, so after taking factorization of this term, so I will get two value. One value will be alpha and other value will be beta. Okay, student. So after getting the value of alpha and beta, we will put in this expression. Means other expression is also given, alpha plus beta plus alpha into beta. This information is given here. One information is this, I will say this is 1, and this is information number 2. First, I will take two zeros value, what is the value of alpha and what is the value of beta, and then I will take summation of alpha and plus beta, and then alpha into beta, and I will substitute these two value. After simplifying, we will get a value. That value will be this expression. That value will be of this expression. Okay, student. So given question I have read clearly, and after reading I have written all information here properly. Now in next step I will take the sum of the zeros, that is alpha plus beta, which is equal to minus coefficient of, here is y, the coefficient minus the coefficient of y divided by coefficient of y square in this expression. Okay, student. And I will also write the information, that is the product of zero, that is alpha plus beta, which is equal to constant term divided by coefficient of y square, because here variable is in the form of y. So I will take the value of y square, coefficient of y square. So here coefficient of y square is 2, coefficient of x y is 7, and constant term is 5. So each and every student should know it. Okay. Now I am going to erase this information, and I will get the value of sum of the zeros and sum of the product of the zero, and after getting its value, and I will put in this expression, and then we will solve properly. Okay, student. So I hope that you have already noted these information on your notebook properly. Okay, student. So I am going to erase this one because I want to further solve it. Okay, student. So I am going to erase, and I will write. So this expression is available here, so I will take the sum of the zeros from here and also product of the zeros, and then I will put the sum of the zeros, that is alpha plus beta, and then I will put their alpha into beta, and after simplification I will get a value. That value will be of this question. Okay, student. So now I am going to solve it after erasing. So here I will say sum of the zeros. Sum of the zeros. In other words, we can say that alpha plus beta, which is equal to, I will write here minus. Minus is written in the question. Minus coefficient, COT, WFICIENT, coefficient of y divided by coefficient of y square, COT, coefficient of y square. Okay, student. So this is the quadratic polynomial. From this quadratic polynomial, I will take sum of the zeros, that is alpha plus beta, which is equal to minus sign is already available in the question, and after minus sign I will write coefficient of y divided by coefficient of y square. Here I will say coefficient of y. Now I am going to write here minus sign is available here. I will write coefficient of y. Coefficient of y is 7. In the bracket I will write, and coefficient of y square is 2. So after simplification I will get its value is minus 7 divided by 2. In other words, we can say that this is the sum of the zero. Sum of zero is also written as alpha plus beta. Okay, student. Alpha plus beta. If you are getting any problem or any query or any issue, so you comment. I will see and observe your comment. After looking your comment positively, I will reply. Okay, student. So I am going to save this information here. Alpha plus beta, which is equal to minus 7 divided by 2. So this information I am going to save here, because after getting the value of alpha into beta, then I will write this expression, and after writing this expression I will evaluate its value. Okay, students. So I am going to erase this. Next is the product of zeros. PRODUCT, product of zeros. Product of zeros, in other words, I can say alpha into beta is equal to constant term. Constant term. I will write here constant term divided by coefficient of y square. Here I will write coefficient of y square. Here I am going to write alpha into beta, which is equal to constant term. Now in this quadratic equation I will write constant term, that is 5, divided by coefficient of y square. Coefficient of y square is available 2, so I will put here 2. It means that alpha plus beta, alpha into beta, which is equal to 5 divided by 2. So this term I can also save here. Alpha into beta is equal to 5 divided by 2. Okay, student. Now we have to get the value of alpha plus beta plus alpha into beta. Okay, student. So this information number 2 I am going to also erase. Okay, student. Previous was information number 1, and this one is the information number 2. So I am going to erase this one, and I will write this expression, and after writing this expression I will substitute its value. After substituting its value I will evaluate its total value. That will be the answer of my question. Okay, students. So I am going to erase this one for further calculation. Now here I am going to write alpha plus beta plus alpha into beta. Okay, student. So I am going to put the value of alpha plus beta. The value of alpha plus beta, which is given -7 divided by 2. -7 divided by 2. That is written here. Alpha plus beta is equal to -7 divided by 2. Here is plus sign is available. I will put here plus sign. Alpha into beta is given 5 by 2. 5 by 2. So 5 by 2. So here, student, you concentrate on this topic. This is the numerator, this is denominator, this is numerator, this is denominator. If denominator will be same, that will be the like fraction. In this case, I will take sum of numerator divided by, I will put one time denominator. That is -7 plus 5 divided by 2. I can write here. So after writing it, I will subtract -5, -7 plus 5. That will be -2 divided by 2. Now it will come 2 1 are 2 and 2 1 are -1. Minus is available here. So I will write -1 divided by 1, which is equal to -1. Okay, student. In other words, I can say that alpha plus beta plus alpha into beta, which is equal to -1. This is the answer of my question. So in the left hand side, this is the left hand side and this is the right hand side. So when I have substituted the value of alpha plus beta and plus alpha into beta, I have got its value is -1. So this is the answer. This is the answer of my question. That is my numerical. Okay, students. So according to this way, we can solve any polynomials, and we can also get the zeros values. And after getting zeros value, what is the requirement in the question? I will find that requirement easily. Okay, student. So according to this way, such problems, yes, such numericals have been solved by me. Okay, student. Simultaneously, you also like this live video and also share this live video and also with your colleagues, friends, and students, so that they can also improve their knowledge on this topic, that is polynomial topic. If any question they have, so according to this way, because concept of this polynomial chapter I have already described before. Okay, student, just I am using previous concept and solving such questions. Okay, student. So this is the answer, and I want to solve another question. Okay, student, did you understand it? If you have understood it, if you have understood it, then you also write information which point is you are feeling very well. If you are feeling very well, so you also share this live video with your colleagues, friends, and students. Okay, student, and also subscribe this channel more and more with your friends, colleagues, and also students, so that they can also update and improve their knowledge on this topic. So now I am going to solve another numericals, which is also based on polynomial chapter. Okay, student. So I want to erase this one, and I will write another question, and then we will solve that question. Okay, student. So I am going to erase this for solving another numerical. So according to this way, I have completed it, because polynomial is given that polynomial is quadratic polynomial and variable is available in the case of y. In the place of x is written y, and this y is also known as domain. Its value will be from minus infinity to plus infinity. Okay, student. So now I am going to erase this one, and after erasing this one, another question I will solve properly after writing on the whiteboard. Okay, student. If you have any query, so you raise your query with comment. I will look your comment positively. I will resolve your issue. Now question number 2, which is related to polynomial. Okay, student. So this is the chapter number 2, whose name is polynomial. Now I am going to solve another question, that is question number 2. Question number 2 is written here. If alpha and beta are, here I am writing if alpha and beta are. If alpha and beta are the zeros of the polynomial of the polynomial of the quadratic polynomial. In other words, we can also write here quadratic polynomial of the quadratic polynomial. Quadratic polynomial. Quadratic polynomial. That is written here 3x square minus 5x minus 2 then find the value. Then find the value of alpha cube plus beta cube. This is very simple. Okay, student, you have to find this information. Now here you concentrate on this question. Okay, student, again I am going to read this question. After reading, I will explain in detail. After explaining in detail, then I will resolve, that is, I will solve this question. Now I am going to read. If alpha, here I am writing in singly noted comma, between singly noted comma. If alpha and beta are of the quadratic polynomial, zeros of the zeros of, if alpha and beta are of the zeros of quadratic polynomial, that is 3x square minus 5x minus 2, then find the value of alpha cube plus beta cube. This is very simple. Okay, student, because one quadratic polynomial is given and you have to find the value of alpha cube plus beta cube. So you are knowing very well, because sum of the root, that is equal to minus coefficient of x divided by coefficient of x square, and also the product of the roots is also known as, that is, constant term divided by coefficient of x square. Okay, student, you are knowing these two conditions, and you have to use algebra or algebra identity. Algebra identity means if you are knowing a plus b ka whole cube is equal to a cube plus b cube plus 3ab, in the bracket you have to write a plus b. So sum of the roots you will get from here, product of the roots you will get from this equation, this quadratic polynomial, and after that you will write algebra identity, that is a plus b whole cube. After writing a cube plus b cube plus 3 alpha beta into alpha plus beta, that is a cube plus b cube plus 3ab, in the bracket you have to write, that is I have to write a plus b. A plus b, one root is a and other root will be b. So in the place of a you have to write alpha, in the place of b you have to write beta. Okay student, so now I am going to give some information, that is suggestion point, that is instruction point, and you have to remember it. Suppose that you are knowing algebra identity a plus b ka whole cube, which is equal to, you have to write here a cube plus b cube plus you will write 3ab into a plus b. It means that here I am taking one zero is a and other zero is b, and that is available of this quadratic polynomial. Now in the place of a you have to write alpha, in the place of b you have to write beta, and then you will write alpha plus beta ka whole cube, which is equal to, after writing here in the place of a you will write alpha, in the place of b you will write beta. So after writing, and then you will write cube. So same formula you will utilize, only you have to replace a by alpha, b by beta, that is alpha cube plus beta cube plus, here you have to write alpha, 3 alpha into beta, in the bracket you will write alpha plus beta. Okay student, if you have any doubt, so you comment and I will reply your comment positively. So okay, so this is the algebra identity, and you have to remember it because this formula, this identity is useful. Okay student, so you can also easily get sum of the zeros from this quadratic polynomial and also product of the zeros of this quadratic polynomial, and you have to substitute here. After substituting you will get the value of alpha cube plus beta cube from this equation. Okay student, so I am going to write, because this formula I am going to say here, so that this is important and you have to utilize and you have to remember. Alpha plus beta ka whole cube is equal to alpha cube plus beta cube plus, here I will write alpha into beta, and in the bracket I will write alpha plus beta. Okay student, if you have any doubt, so you can comment, I will see your comment and possibly I will reply there. Okay student, so quadratic polynomial, here let f of y with f of x, that polynomial is given in the form of x. So f of x is equal to 3x square, then minus 5x, and then I will write minus 2. Okay student, so here we have to get two conditions. First condition is sum of the zeros, and other will be product of the zeros. One zero will be alpha and other zeros will be beta. Okay student, so here I will write condition number 1, that is the sum of the zeros. Here I am going to write sum of the zeros, sum of the zeros of given quadratic polynomial. I can write in the brackets sum of the zeros means alpha plus beta, which is equal to, minus is available in the formula. I will write here coefficient of x, coefficient coefficient of x. Here I will write, and after writing I will divide coefficient of x square. So here I will write coefficient of x square, coefficient of x square. Okay student, so coefficient of x I will take from this quadratic polynomial, and coefficient of x square I will also take from this quadratic polynomial, that is coefficient of x square is 3 and coefficient of x is minus 5. Okay students, so I am going to write now the sum that in the place of sum of the zeros I will write here alpha plus beta. Alpha plus beta which is equal to minus is written in the formula, and then I will write coefficient of x is available here minus 5, so I will write here minus 5. Okay student, and divided by I will put the coefficient of x square, and coefficient of x square is available in the given quadratic polynomial, that is 3. So here I will write 3. In other words, I can also say that multiplication of this minus sign and this minus sign, it will become plus. So I will say plus 5 divided by 3. In other words, we can say that alpha plus beta which is equal to 5 divided by 3. Okay student, so this information I am also going to say here. Alpha plus beta which is equal to 5 divided by 3. Okay student, because this is the information number 1, I have got the value of alpha plus beta which is equal to 5 divided by 3, and that is I am going to save it because further I will utilize this one. Therefore, I have to save here for further use. Okay, student. So I am again going to erase this one. I will also write the product of the zeros of this quadratic equation. Condition number 2, I will write here product of zeros. Product of zeros which is equal to, in the bracket I will write alpha into beta, and alpha into beta which is equal to constant term. Here I will write constant term divided by coefficient of x square. COEFFICIENT, coefficient of x square. Now I will put its value here. Constant term is available in this quadratic polynomial, that is written here minus 2. So I will write here minus 2. And divided by coefficient of x square, here available 3. So I will put here 3. So in other words, we can say that alpha into beta which is equal to minus 2 divided by 3. Okay student, so this value I am also going to say here. Alpha into beta which is equal to minus 2 divided by 3. Minus 2 divided by 3. Okay student, I am saving its value here so that I will utilize this value in the equation number 1. Here I am going to say this is the equation number, identity number 1. Therefore I am saving there. Now I am going to erase these data which are written on the blackboard, and I will write this expression, that is the equation number 1, and after writing equation number 1 I will put the value of alpha plus beta in this equation where it's needed, and alpha into beta minus 2 by 3 where is needed. Okay student, so I will put there, and after putting there I will simplify the equation after getting the value of alpha cube plus beta cube. That will be the final answer of my question. Okay student, so I am going to solve it properly by erasing these data. So I am going to write identity number 1, that is alpha plus beta whole cube is equal to alpha cube plus beta cube plus 3 alpha into beta. In the bracket I will write alpha plus beta. Okay student, any issue? If you have any issue, so you comment and I will see your comment, and positively I will reply. Okay student, so in the place of alpha plus beta I will write 5 divided by 3, and in the place of alpha into beta I will write there minus 2 divided by 3. And this is the identity number 1, and it is It is found in algebra. Okay, student, this is the algebra identity. Okay, students, so I am going to write here. I am going to write one statement, and we will follow that statement, and then we will get result. So here I am going to write putting the value of alpha plus beta and alpha into beta in equation number 1 we get. After putting we will get. Okay, student. So this statement I will follow positively, and after following these instruction, and I will evaluate the value of alpha cube plus beta cube from equation number 1. Okay, student. So I hope that you have written this information positively on your notebook for further revision. Okay, student. Now further I am going to erase this statement, because we have to substitute the value of alpha plus beta and alpha into beta in equation first. Therefore I want to erase this statement. Now in the place of alpha plus beta, here written alpha plus beta is equal to 5 divided by 3. So here I will write 5 divided by 3 to the power 3. Okay, student, here alpha cube plus beta cube is given. Now here 3 is available. I will put here 3 in the place of alpha and beta. Alpha into beta, which is equal to minus 2 divided by 3. So I will write minus 2 divided by 3. Now in the bracket alpha plus beta, I will substitute the value of alpha plus beta, which is equal to 5 divided by 3. So here I will write 5 divided by 3. Okay, student. So you positively see this 3 and this 3 will cancel out. Okay, student. Now further I will simplify it. Okay, student. Did you understand this information which I written? Yeah, which is written on the blackboard. Okay, student. Again I am going to resolve it. In 9th class you also know one information. If x divided by y to the power m is available, so each and every student will write x to the power m divided by y to the power m. This is the information of exponential. Okay, student. If x divided by y to the power m is available, so I will put x to the power m divided by y to the power m. Same concept I will utilize here. So 3 will go on this 5 and 3 will also go on this 3. Okay, student. So you positively follow it. And now other is okay. So now I am going to write it like this: 5 to the power 3 divided by 3 to the power 3, which is equal to alpha cube plus beta cube, and this is plus sign and this is minus sign, it will become minus. And here 2 into 5, I will write 2 into 5 divided by, here 3 is available, so I will put here 3. Okay, student. Now next, that is further I will also simplify it. Okay, student. So I am going to erase above information for further calculation. Now here 5 to the power 3 is available. It means that 5 I will write 3 times. So I will write like this: 5 into 5 into 5 divided by 3 is also I will write 3 times. 3 into 3 into 3. Okay, student. Okay, in the right hand side I will write alpha cube plus here beta cube minus 5 to the 10. So here I will write 10 divided by 3. Okay, student. So further I will simplify this value. So 5 5 ja 25, 5 ja 125. I will write 125, 3 ja 9, 3 ja 9, 3 ja 27. Here I will write in the right hand side alpha cube plus beta cube minus 10 divided by 3. Okay, student. Now in next step, this term I will bring in the left hand side, so it will change its sign. So here sign is available minus, it will go in left hand side, so it will change its sign, so it will be plus in left hand side. So I can simplify also like this. Here I will write same data 125 divided by 27. Here this term will go in left hand side, so this term will change its sign, that will be plus 10 divided by 3. Now in the right hand side this term is available, so I will write alpha cube plus beta cube. Okay, student. Now I am going to erase this one, and you have to listen carefully. This right hand side term, and this is the right hand side term, and this is the left hand side term. Left hand side term. So this right hand side term I will put in left hand side. Here I am going to use symbol like this. This is the left hand side and this is the right hand side. Now further I am going to put this right hand side data in left hand side, and whole left hand side data I will put in right hand side, so there will no change in the question. Okay, student. So further I am going to write it. Okay, student. So in here I am going to write. In the left hand side I will write alpha cube plus beta cube, which is equal to 125 divided by 27, and one term is 10 divided by 3, so I will write here 10 divided by 3. This is a fraction part and this is also a fraction part, so these two parts I will combine. After combining, I will say that will be the answer of my question. Okay, student. So here I will say, I will take LCM. We will take LCM of 3 and 27. That will be 27. LCM will be 27. Now here I will write in the left hand side alpha cube plus beta cube. Alpha cube plus beta cube. Now in the right hand side this much is available, so I will take the LCM of 3 and 27, that will be 27. Now I will divide 27 by 27, that will be 1, and 1 is multiplied with 125. Here plus sign is available, I will put here plus sign. Now I will divide 3. I will divide 25 by 3, that will be 9. So 9 is multiplied with 10. So I will write here 9 into 10. Okay, student. So that multiplication I am going to write here. Alpha cube plus beta cube, which is equal to here 125 is multiplied by 1, that will be same number 125. Now here I will multiply 9 into 10, that will be 90. 9 10 is 90 divided by 27. Now this is the numerator value and this is denominator value. Okay, student. So after adding, we will divide with 27. First of all, the student must add digit when writing each digit below the digit. If student will write digit below digit, and then student will sum a subtract, so there will be no chance of 0. That is, there will be no 0 chance. So I am going to write here. One is 125 and other is 90. Now we have to add. So 5 plus 0, 5, 9 plus 2, 11, carry 1, 1 and 1 is 2. That will be 250. So in next step I will write 215 divided by 27. Because if above number, the sum of each digit which is divided by 3, it means that that number will be divided by 3. So here 5 is available, 1, 2 is available, 2, 1, 5. If I will take sum, 2 plus 1, 3 and 3 plus 5, that will be 8. So 8 cannot be divided by 3. So this denominator will be divided by 3, but numerator cannot be divided by 3. So I will write alpha cube plus beta cube, which is equal to 250 divided by 27. This is the answer of the given above numerical. Okay, students. So according to this way, you can solve easily. Okay, student. Because here only I have used one algebra identity, and then I have used two condition of polynomial, that is sum of the zeros which is equal to minus coefficient of x divided by coefficient of x square, and other condition is that is product of the zeros which is written in other form, that is alpha into beta, which is equal to constant term divided by coefficient of x square. And I will take the coefficient of x square, coefficient of x and constant term from this particular given quadratic polynomial. Okay, student. After taking it, I will use the algebra identity. Algebra identity means alpha plus beta whole cube is equal to alpha cube plus beta cube plus 3 alpha beta. In the bracket I will write alpha plus beta. I will substitute the value of alpha in plus beta and alpha into beta. After simplify, alpha plus beta is also available here. I will also substitute this value. After simplify, I will get alpha cube plus beta cube. After simplifying, I have got alpha cube plus beta cube, which is equal to 215 divided by 27. So this is the answer of the given numerical, and given numerical is available above. Okay, student. So according to this way, you can easily solve any question which is related to polynomial chapter. Okay, student. So if you are getting good solution and also you are knowing proper way how to solve the question, so you like this slide video and also you share and subscribe, share this live videos and subscribe this educational channels with your colleagues, friends and also students, so that they can also update their knowledge on this topic. This topic is known as, that is polynomial, and this polynomial chapter is available 2, chapter number 2 according to the board. Okay, student. So you follow this concept and any question you can solve from the polynomial chapter, because each and every concept of the polynomial chapter I have explained in detail. Okay, student. Before, I have also teach you about the concept of real number, and you are knowing very well real number has 5 types. One is the natural number, that is start from 1 to 3 up to infinity, and if in natural number I will add 0, so that will become whole number, and also another is integer. So integer lies from minus infinity to plus infinity, but there are two types of integer you are knowing very well. One is the positive integer and other is negative integer. And 0 is also you can contain either in positive integer or in negative integer. Now next is the rational number, and rational number is written in the form of p by q, where p and q belongs to integer, but q cannot be 0. That is p divided by q, and q cannot be 0, but p and q belongs to integer. That is the definition of the real number. That is rational number. Rational number I have also explained, but if any information which is not written in the form of p divided by q, it means that is irrational number. In Hindi that is called अपरिमेय संख्या, that is irrational number. And before was rational number, that is also known as in Hindi परिमेय संख्या. Okay student, so this is very important, and I have also explained this information in the real number chapter. You can also go in real number chapter, from there you can also read properly. Okay student, and some numerical I have also explained there. Now further I will also solve some question related to polynomials, and after solving it I will also solve some question which is related to real number also. Okay student, so each and every day except Sunday I will meet with you live, always on live, 10 past to 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Okay student, so this is for your information, for watching. Thank you for watching, listening, and also writing these data on your notebook, and also simultaneously you like this live video and share this live video with your colleagues, friends and students, and also subscribe this educational channels with your friends, colleagues and students, so that they can also update their knowledge related to this topic. This topic is known as, that is the polynomial. Okay student, and this polynomial belongs in chapter number 2. So each and every concept I have explained. Okay student, on the same time tomorrow I will meet with you. Okay, bye audience, students, see you tomorrow on the same time. Thank you.